and welcome to another BookTube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the books. Did I cut you off?
I think it's more like he passed out. Chris jumped out of the seat.
Minnie's jumped out the window. Today, look at this one.
Oh,
I've got Simon from Savage Reads with me. We've had a lovely weekend, haven't we, Simon?
No.
Bit rubbish.
We have had a lovely time.
Had a lovely weekend.
Whitstable.
Simon and Chris have been to stay here with us. We've been to Whitstable. We've eaten loads. We've eaten moussaka. We've eaten Satan. We've eaten curry. We've eaten Satan himself. We've.
It is a protein for those of you who are thinking.
Yeah. So when I say it, everyone's like, "What is that?" But Satan. That's what it's called.
Satan, but it's spelled S-A-T-A-I-N. Satan.
No, it's S-E-I-T-A-N.
Spelling bee.
It's all fun here, isn't it?
Welcome to the fun
Earlier
house.
this weekend, I put out to the Twitter and Instagram masses that Simon and I would be filming a Q&A together.
I've worn a Harry Potter t-shirt especially.
Harry's worn a Harry Potter t-shirt. Simon's worn a Harry Potter t-shirt
I've got a Harry
especially.
Potter's wand on my chest, not for the first time. I've been wanting to use that the whole time.
That is the exact sort of filth
that
that
you love on your channel.
that I love on this channel.
I'm actually quite enjoying my tattoo showing a little bit.
Oh, lovely. So,
Lovely.
but I've got some questions here. You have stayed. You didn't want to know these questions.
No, I didn't.
You didn't want to know them, so they're going to be very raw questions.
Hopefully not raw.
Not raw, but and there's quite a lot. So I'll go back to the first ones because I don't want the people who asked first to be left out, and then we'll just work through.
Okay.
So some of them we're not going to get to. Oh God, look, this is you know when I say that blanket's falling down. Look, there it is.
Oh, do you want me to hold it up?
No. It's gone. Right. So the first question we got was from the lovely Simone Perrin on Twitter.
Hello,
and
Simone.
she said, "What book would you both like to buddy read next?"
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
So we're going to buddy read Emotionally Weird. You've got it there.
Oh, I haven't.
You can.
I thought it was here.
Oh, it's on the floor behind you. Don't worry about it. So, Simon, Mercedes, and I have been saying that we're going to buddy read. Hiya. We've been saying that we're going to buddy read Emotionally Weird by Kate Atkinson. We've been saying that for ages, and it hasn't happened. That is going to happen. We're meeting up with each other, aren't we?
In
May, and we're going to do it the week before that, so that we can talk about
but
it. Then
we've got to finish buddy reading Foreign Soil
God,
by
of course,
Maxine
yeah.
Beneva
So
Clark.
we're currently. It's a very loose buddy read, isn't it? We've been reading Foreign Soil by Maxine Beneva Clark, which is
every
a
time
set
I
of short
do a
stories.
short story collection with Lauren, it's like when we read Lauren the Slut. And
That was called Barbara and Barbara the Slut.
it was by a Lauren. She was called Lauren Holmes. That's why I thought of it. It's not because
It's like when we read Lauren the Slut. That's what we all call you. So yeah, but I did run ahead, didn't I? But
I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Sorry, that's the title of a Voxer group.
So yeah.
But
yeah, that's what we're
basically,
doing.
yeah, we are. And do you know what? Maxine Beneva Clark, she's great.
Yeah,
But Lauren normally runs ahead with short stories with me. She gets way ahead of me.
I do. But I'm trying to chill it out. I'm trying to read like one a day and things like that. But we haven't done much reading this weekend, have we?
No.
Anyway, on to the more questions. Bag Full of Books says, did you have any bookish crushes when growing up?
Nah. I don't believe in all
No,
that.
next question.
No, I don't believe in all that bookish crush stuff.
I remember one of the first videos I saw was someone doing a My Bookish Boyfriends tag. And I remember thinking, no, we're not into this. Did I have any bookish crushes growing up? Do you know what? I probably have loads.
Mr. Darcy, that's always everyone's.
Mr. Darcy. I'm just trying to think of some Harry Potter ones. There must have been people I fancied. I don't think I fancied Ron until I saw him in the films.
I fancied in the films. Oh, what's he called? The one who almost takes Hermione away.
Cormac McLagan.
No.
Oh, Victor Crumb.
There
Victor
we go.
Crumb.
Oof.
Did you? I'm
Oh yeah.
going to sneeze.
Oh.
Yes,
My ponytail.
Like, because I've got my tea not in that direction.
Bless me. Right, the next question we've got is Radgal Sniffles says, what would be the best reason for us to switch bodies for the day? I think I did mention that question. That question
What was
too.
your reason, Lauren?
I thought you would want to switch it so you could have a look at the old tits and fanny.
No. I do you know what I would
Not
want to
my
swap-
tits and fanny. Just
Well, it would be because
yeah, well, it would be my
It
tits
would
and
be
fanny,
yours.
but they'd be yours for the day. But just have a look at some tits and fanny and see what they're like.
I've seen them before, Lauren. Not yours.
I've seen it all before.
I've seen it all before, Lauren.
My reason would be because of your beautiful husband-to-be.
I'm going to try and cop off with Chris.
He hasn't even noticed.
He hasn't even put on the phone. He's just on his phone.
No.
You're dead to him, Lauren.
Oh.
Oh. either he's in this video or he's not. I
Mine would because of your library, sorry. Because of your lovely library.
I would swap because I'd get David to just do everything for me all day. I've seen the proof. And also, because Minnie might actually sit on me. So far, she's loved the toy I've given her, but I've tried to give her a treat. She won't even take it from my hand.
Aww.
She's not bothered. She's lovely though.
Those would be some reasons. The next one.
I also would because you've got lovely friends. Not that I've not got lovely friends, but like I'd go and do a supper club with all your mates.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say. How lovely. Next thing, All Things Beautiful says, how are your reading habits different or similar?
Oh, I don't know. I tend to read, I think, for longer chunks. Or do I?
You only like one book on the go at once, don't you?
Really. I can go with a short story collection and a novel. Or actually I can do a novel and non-fiction.
Yeah, so I prefer to stick to one, but I have been known to have like 8 on the go at once, especially like at the beginning of the month after a reading, like a cosy reading night or after book clubs and things like that.
Lauren the
so
Bookster.
I guess, yes, I guess that's similar. Differing. What do we differ?
It's habits, it's not taste that she's asking, isn't it?
No,
So,
habits.
habits.
When do you
I
do most of your reading? Yeah, I do a lot of reading in
But I
bed.
like to read for a few hours when I get home from work as well.
Oh, I probably would read for about 20 minutes when I get home from work, and then my beloved's home. I read in the bath. I read like,
I read in the bath.
as long as there's a spare few minutes. Like,
Oh,
even
see,
if,
I don't. If I think I've only got a few minutes, I don't read. I just don't bother.
Oh no, I would read constantly. So I would read like if David was nipping out of the car to put petrol in the car or something, I'd read.
Well, I saw you reading in the car while David was driving. I was
Yeah, I
thinking,
can read in the car.
How is that going on? Is David allowed to listen to a song?
No.
No, but you don't mind it because when you're driving, you quite like driving, don't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Next.
Next question. Next question is Vin Reese Suras said, all book lovers probably own hundreds of books.
Yep.
So why do we always stand in front of our shelves thinking there's nothing to read?
Because once you've got a lot of books, I think, it doesn't matter how many books you've got. One, we talked about this already this weekend, haven't we? We talked about it already, so we're not talking about it again. We talked about this already, in the fact that you always think you've got all the books that you want, and then within about 10 minutes you go on Twitter and then you want more. And then when they're in front of you, by then your mood's changed. So then, you need them all.
It's the same with films.
It is, you always, yeah. So when I go to like a book, when I've...
Same with cake.
Same with cake,
Oh, it's
same with
everything,
films,
Same with everything.
same with cracks.
cats.
I always think I stand in, because I like,
I like to peruse.
yeah, I like to peruse. But it's tough when you buy things, you're so excited about them, and then you get something new and that replaces the excited item.
But do you not find, and we've spoken to Mercedes about this as well, where you I can't read a book until I've hauled it.
No, I don't do that, but yeah, I know you two do.
I find it really, really difficult to...
Hot off the press. Okay, Jennifer Forever says, this picture is glorious. That's the picture of me
That's
sitting on
picture
your
of
lap.
us. It was lovely.
My question, if you could pick 2 characters from one novel together... Oh, sorry. If you could be 2 characters from one novel together, who and what book would you pick?
Oh, it's got to be Harry Potter.
No, she said, plot twist, it's not allowed to be Harry Potter.
Oh my god. There aren't any other books.
What could we do?
Oh, I know. I'd be Mrs. Danvers, and you could be the nameless new woman who moves in.
Oh, yeah, you'd be creeping me out, sauntering around after me. What about if I'd be Rebecca and you'd be Mrs. Danvers and then you could just be doing all my
I'd
stuff
just be
for me?
fawning all over you all the time, brushing your hair.
Or have you read
touching
Ethel and
yourself.
Ernest? Oh,
I think that's what was going on.
have you read Ethel and
I
Ernest?
don't want to be the couple that lives together forever and then dies.
Well, everyone dies, Simon.
Oh, damn.
But they had a lovely long life together.
They did. Which we would like.
We would like a long life together in our house.
Yeah.
They grew an apple tree. Wouldn't you want to grow an apple tree with me?
Oh, not after I've read Daphne du Maurier's The Apple Tree.
Oh, no, me neither. If you could have your dream bookish job, what would it be? From Whitney.
Oh, you see, well, am
I was
I
gonna
allowed to
say
say
this
something
is-
really suck up because I've kind of got one?
Yeah, no, I was going
In
to
the
say,
fact
this
that
probably is a
well,
question...
Yeah, I want to judge all the book prizes, like literally all of them, even the Baileys, even though boys aren't allowed. And I'm about to judge the Costas. That's exciting.
That is
That's like a
really
dream.
exciting, and that is a dream. Like,
Yeah.
if the dream is to judge bookish prizes, you're living that dream.
I've got that dream. What's yours, Lauren?
Mine would be, I'd
like to have a
probably
bookshop,
like,
though. That's my
yeah,
big
I'd
dream.
like to own like a nice bookshop, particularly like Golden Hair Books in Edinburgh. Have you ever been?
No.
It's a beautiful bookshop. We went to we saw Brittany and Jean up there. David and I went to go to Edinburgh last year, I think it was.
I watched that
and
vlog.
It's a beautiful bookshop which only has sort of like beautifully covered books, books with beautiful covers, and it's very white and lots of like out-facing covers, and it's just gorgeous in there. And they run a book club. I signed up to their newsletter, and I get newsletters about their book club and things like that. I think I'd really like to do that. But also, weirdly, when we were in Whitstable yesterday, I was saying they have fishermen's. They have like
I was going to
huts
say
there.
you could take over the bookshop there because I didn't like it.
You didn't like it. They have like huts there, which we had. We ate out of one of those huts. They've got like food stalls in these huts. They've got jewellery stalls, art stalls, things like that. I said, wouldn't it be amazing if I was to have one of those huts and sell secondhand books there? Because a lot of time people go to the beach and think, oh, I wouldn't mind a book, or like, and you could just sell secondhand books there, so it wouldn't be super expensive and bookish items. So I think that would be another nice thing. I just basically want a job where I can do a lot of reading, and I feel like if I owned a bookshop, I could do a lot of reading in that bookshop.
Maybe my dream job doesn't exist because I would just like to read books. Or maybe I need to be an editor. Because I don't think I want to write books, but I definitely like reading books, and I like.
But you'd want to be an editor for someone who, like, you wouldn't want to. Imagine if you were like a academic editor.
Oh no! So if I'm going for another dream job, I'd love to have my own publishing house, my own imprint.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Thank you for that lovely question.
That was a lovely question. Lots
that
of
might have
things
been
to
my
think about
favourite
there.
so far, even though the other ones have made me laugh a little bit.
Oh,
sillily.
lovely.
I couldn't breathe.
Next one is. Oh no, they're from the sorry. This is nothing to do with books. This is really good. The bookish reader, Jill. Hi, Jill. She says, "What's the most ridiculous thing you've each bought your cat? I built a 4-story sleeping tower, and she never set foot in it."
What's the most ridiculous thing we bought our cat? Oh, cat beds that they don't use, but they've just discovered under a bed.
Well, like actual beds.
No, not actual beds.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
Chris?
We'll take a question. Take a comment from the audience.
Cat milk.
Oh yeah, cat milk. Oh no, cat soup as well. I've bought before.
Cat soup.
Yeah, you can get like little pouches of soup.
Oh, I saw that. I thought that said soup
That's me
yesterday.
being a cat.
It's just wet food.
It's just wet,
Just
very, very wet food.
Just fishy water.
Yeah. What have we bought? We bought her a very expensive bed, and she never set foot in it. Just like a fluffy bed. It was like £30 or something, wasn't it, David? She never did that.
Oh, we used to have
glove.
Oh, it's a glove that you can groom them with.
Did she like?
Oh no,
did
no,
they
no,
like it?
no! It's the one with the toys. So there's a glove you can get, and you hold it up, and it's got dangly toys
That
chase,
sounds
but
creepy.
It's really creepy.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. And also,
Moving
if they
on.
went for it, wouldn't that? Or is it a protective
No,
glove?
because you've got the strings, so you
I
hold
don't
them
like
there
that. That is pretty ridiculous. Minnie likes things like boxes. And
Well, Minnie got a treat from me that
she
she
loved.
loved.
I said we've bought her treats, but we've bought her toys before that she sort of like begrudgingly played with. Simon and Chris bought her a disco mouse. I don't know where it is.
It
It's
was
a
just
mouse
Simon.
wrapped. Oh, was it? Sorry, Simon bought her, and it's a mouse wrapped in like luminous string.
Basically, it's a really camp mouse.
And she
It's
loves
like a
it.
rainbow mouse.
She was flinging it all over the place, weren't she?
Yeah, she was.
That's a very
And
good
actually, it's
question.
vanished.
And it has vanished. She's probably been playing with it so much. Right,
That's
now
some
we're getting
pictures of
into
some-
pictures.
Oh.
Tarika Baker says, "What are the worst books you've ever read?"
The Martian by Andrew Weir. I flipping hate that book.
Really?
I hated it.
I listened
thought
to the
it was
audiobook and it was fine.
misogynistic. I thought it was one-dimensional, ironically, because it's based on... it doesn't go to multi-dimensions, just in the planets. Hated it.
Well, I hated My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, and if I get going about it,
I quite
This'll
like
be
that,
it.
you know. I didn't love it, but I liked it. But I
Oh,
haven't
it
gone
was-
on to read any of the others.
dog shit.
Oh.
Absolute dog shit. Okay, next one. Which book would you like to see turned into a mini-series? Now, this is interesting. This is from Celia HF. This is interesting because I was only talking about this, thinking about books being changed into films and books being changed into series. I think series are amazing because recently I've watched Big Little Lies, which is a Leanne Moriarty
Well, I've not
book.
seen that. I'm very excited.
Oh, it's fantastic. The character, the depth they get into with the characters is just amazing. And you get so much more from a series.
Yeah.
So let me try and think of one that would be good. Oh,
Well, actually, David and me we'll be doing a video at some point, which is a rapid fire reading. No, it's not. It's rapid fire something tag. We've done that one basically.
the rapid fire reading
There
tab.
we go. And we were asked whether we preferred films or short story adaptations or series.
Series.
And it is series because, like with Netflix and stuff, you can watch them in a big bulk binge, but also you can do much more with TV. I think TV is where it's at now.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the Hollywood are cottoning onto that as well. What I would love to see made into a series, and I've heard rumours about it, but no more, is his Dark Materials.
That's coming, I think, isn't it? From
Yeah.
the BBC.
But I heard about that a while ago and then haven't heard anything more.
I would like Armadale by Wilkie Collins because they always do all the other Wilkie Collins and they never do Armadale. And Armadale was banned because they couldn't, the public wouldn't believe, or the publishers or whatever wouldn't believe, that a woman could be as evil as Lydia Gwilt.
Oh.
And she's an amazing character. She's really fascinating. So I'd like that one. And I'd like that over the autumn, please. Thank you, BBC.
Yeah, I'd like if actually BBC. I would if after you're watching because of that. I'd like His Dark Materials set over the autumn, and also I'd like each book as a series. So series 1 would be
Just the
Northern
first
Lights. Yeah. Then Subtle
And
Knife.
then we'd like to see the Lauren and Simon book club.
That's what else we want. BBC. What else do we want?
I think it would be nice on a Sunday morning, you know.
BBC. I'd like Strictly Come Dancing to be a bit longer.
Oh no, not longer.
I'd like I would.
Let's not fall out. Next question.
BBC. Oh, I've lost it.
She's
We're
lost
onto a
him.
video of
we're
Minnie.
onto a video
We're on
Minnie.
videos of Minnie playing with the disco mouse. Oh,
quick,
keep going.
talk
Oh
amongst
God, I've
yourselves.
gone all the way.
God, she's vanished
Okay.
everything.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
Oh, this is gonna need editing. This video, you know, Lauren.
No, never.
It is.
If you were a biscuit, what biscuit would you be? That's an
I'd
interesting
quite
one.
like to be a
Emma
custard,
Farthing, MUA.
custard cream.
Oh, I hate custard creams. I'd be.
Or a Jaffa cake, but that's not really a biscuit, so there's a whole debate. Oh, sorry.
I'd be.
I think you'd be a jammy dodger.
I don't like jammy dodgers. I want to be a biscuit I like.
Oh.
I'd be a ginger nut cream.
Custard cream and ginger nut creams.
Fig
Cream
roll.
friends together.
Cream, a fig roll. Cream fig roll.
Cream fig roll. Sounds lovely.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay. Ooh, this is good.
Oh, we're onto the Twitter now. Oh.
Linny from Lim M Farina on Twitter says, "What's your favourite Spice Girls song and who's your favourite Spice Girl?" This is where it really
This
kicks
is where
off.
it gets really good.
Okay.
So, on the count of 3, my favourite Spice Girls, because when you count to 3, anyone?
1, 2, 3.
Posh
Spice
Spice.
World. Oh,
Is my favourite Spice.
my favourite Spice Girl is Jelly. Jerry.
Jelly.
Jelly Halliwell. I couldn't get it out. I was so excited. Jelly Halliwell. Ginger Spice is my favourite by far.
Posh Spice by a million
She's
miles.
Jerry Halliwell, but Ginger Spice is like up there. The rest of the 4.
Oh, what about You're Out of Your Mind?
Gonna make it really easy. I'm not out of my mind. Jerry Halliwell is my favourite Spice Girl, Ginger Spice. She's the embodiment of girl power, that
What's your
woman.
favourite Spice Girls song?
Spice World.
Spice World. It's not a song. That's an album.
La la la.
Spice
la,
Up Your
la,
Life.
la,
She's not even
la.
a fan.
That's from Spice World. That's why I was thinking of it. They're all from Spice
What's
World.
it called?
See, do you know what? I'm going to
Spice
say
Up Your
something.
Life. No, what's it called?
Spice World is the album, but the song's called Spice Up Your Life.
Colours of the world. Spice up your life. Every
yeah.
boy, every girl. Spice up your life.
You don't know anything about the Spice Girls.
Stop. I
So,
like as well.
I've got a bit of a controversial one here.
What?
My favourite Spice Girls song is Holler.
I wanna. That's got
But
Jerry in
there's
it.
no
I'm
Jerry.
not interested in it.
So then I'd go for Viva Forever because that made me cry when I first heard that. And To Become One I also love. I first heard that on the toilet.
Do you know what? My favourite Spice Girls song is To Become One.
It is a beautiful song. To Become One.
I love it. Jerry Halliwell, I love her. I think I said about this in your video, but I've never.
She reads loads of books. I was secretly hoping she was going to be one of my fellow Costa judges. I would have died. She's not, and I'm quite sad about it.
Oh my god, I love her. She's just so womanly.
Oh.
She's just
She is.
amazing. I just adore her. She's my favourite Spice Girls song. I'm going to
Mine
re-go
will
through
go
it.
though. Do you know
To
what
Become
though?
One.
I love them all in so many different ways
Yeah.
because I love Jerry because actually at the time Jerry was my favourite. Now Victoria's my favourite because I think she's got a really dark sense of humour which I enjoy. But I went and saw Mel C live recently and she was bloody amazing.
Yeah.
Not so sure about Bunton and B.
No, I do like them. I do like them.
Next question.
There was another really good.
Are you ignoring all the ones that you don't like?
No, because this is
She's
another
ignoring
Spice
those.
Girls. No, this
I'm
is a
sorry to
Spice
anyone who
Girls
asked the
song.
question and Lauren didn't want to ask it.
This is a Spice Girls question. Do you want to answer another Spice Girls question?
Of course.
Do you want to go on to the other ones?
The boring ones. What are you gonna
The
say?
boring ones.
The boring ones
You
about
wanted to say
books.
boring one.
Oh,
Right.
boring booky ones.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta.
Get with my friends.
No, but what is that's
Oh,
the
if
question.
you want to be my lover,
You
you
gotta-
gotta.
Make.
Has he got a rhyme?
No.
No, it's just got to be. What do we most?
If you want to be my lover,
Got to have a
you
beard.
gotta do all the housework because I'm lazy.
If you want to be my lover,
You gotta have a lovely beard.
Yeah, that one's mine. Although sadly, there's been a bit
Chris's
of a beard
beard's on the way
incident.
back though.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, so that's a very good question. That's D from DD Bimp. More questions. Dora Laura says, do you find it easy to read after a stressful day or if you have lots on your mind?
No, I find it harder to read. But also I think that affects what I read. So I read quite mood-basedly.
Doesn't bother me. I'll read whatever.
Gosh,
Whatever
hardcore.
mood I'm in.
You
Whatever.
read whatever, wherever.
Whatever. Wherever. I will read if he's in the petrol station. I'll read it all the time. It doesn't matter. And she also asked, would either of you ever write a book? No. I haven't got I love reading, but I really don't have much
I used to
imagination.
write short stories massively as a kid. But I do think you can be just a reader.
Yeah.
And it's always like, oh, you read, lad, you must want to write a book. No.
I've got nothing to write a book
I'd like
on.
to like do, if you were given the chance to like do a compilation of your favourite short stories and they got published.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Or like a curator almost.
Yeah. Compilation, curator,
them together.
that thing. I'd like
Yeah.
that. Like that. Don't know
Yeah,
what to do
I haven't got it in me. Tommy Schnee, you know who that is?
No.
Tom from where we've just
Oh,
done
hello,
breakfast.
Tom. I had your... Well, no, I didn't have his sausage.
No, he
I
gave.
did.
I had a lovely halloumi-based breakfast. Ooh,
Oh, I had a lovely veggie breakfast stack. It was delicious.
What's his
He
favourite?
says, name your favourite sci-fi book.
Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keys.
What's that about?
It's made me
Space.
cry. It made me cry. It's about a
Oh.
mouse that they make super intelligent, and then it's about this man who has learning difficulties. And once they make the mouse super intelligent, they try and make him, but then he watches as the mouse declines and it gets worse. Oh my god, it makes you cry.
Oh, wow.
It's incredible. It's an incredible.
I
book.
have not read much sci-fi at all, but mine is, and I've already recommended this to Tom, and he's read it, and he loved it because everyone
Well,
does.
you recommended it.
A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers.
That's a good book.
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. It's
Very
very
good.
character
Can't be bothered with
based.
The second one.
No, and I probably will get round to reading it at some point. I listened to the audiobook teaser to decide whether or not to get it. I didn't want it. But yeah, a lot of people have said to me it's not as good as the first one, but I loved it. I loved all the character based stuff. Very good. So yeah, that's that, Tom.
I do like a little bit of sci-fi, but it has to be quite different.
Yeah, it does. Name one book you wish you could read again for the first time
Rebecca.
outside of the Harry Potter novel. Rebecca, because of the way you felt about it.
Yeah.
Just
All
made you
those
feel all
tingles.
excited.
All those book tingles.
Try and
Oh,
think
it's
of
just
one.
lovely. Oh, the Essex Serpent, actually, that's another one.
Well, yeah, actually, I was going to say, because I was saying
Well, yeah.
I want to reread The Essex Serpent, and I was thinking, how long do I have to leave until I can reread The Essex Serpent? And I like to read things sort of outside. David's having a nap now. Outside of a calendar month, outside of a calendar year, and I was thinking, oh, I'd like to reread that again.
I like this question. I've just gone off. I got bored of what
Yeah.
you said. Sorry, it's because we've had that conversation already today, so I'm like, I don't need to hear that one again. Russell, over at Ink and Paper Blog, this is actually quite a good question. I'm sorry that I sounded so surprised there.
Oh, actually, Russell, you've come up with something quite good.
Well done. Whoa. Describe each other by using a book title. House of Pooh Corner. No.
House at Pooh Corner.
What would I do? Oh, describe you using
That's
the book
a very
title.
good question, but I wish I'd looked at the question so I could put.
Yeah, that's one you needed time over.
Oh. Sorry, Russell, you've caused a bit of controversy here.
Sorry, Ross.
Right.
Controversy.
Can you think of anything?
I'm trying to think. No.
The Wind in the Willows.
Well, this weekend we've been the famous five.
And Minnie.
Minnie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
five though, isn't it? Because Timmy
Yeah.
was a dog.
Minnie!
She's fast asleep. What would I describe you as? Well, that's for another time.
That's for another time.
Next
We'll
question.
think on that, Russell, and we'll let you know.
Oh,
I
Lauren,
can't let
I'm
you go
surprised you've got a
rogue.
picture of that.
Oh, God, no, I've missed it all now.
Oh, Lauren, there's a... Oh.
Which fictional house or living space would you choose to live in? From Amanda Drover Hardwick. She replied to you.
Which fictional house?
Or living space would you choose to live in?
Mandalay.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh,
Or-
Hogwarts.
Oh, yeah, that's Hogwarts. Isn't
I'd like
it?
to go and study at Hogwarts, and I'd like to go and live in Mandalay.
I would choose the
Oh.
oh my god, what's Ron's surname?
Weasley.
I would
Oh,
like
the
to live
Burrow.
in the Weasley tent.
Well, do
Oh,
you
the
like to
tent.
live,
Oh, the
Chris?
Weasley
That they
tent.
visit.
I bet I know where Chris like to live. He'd like to live on, where is the Armstead Moorpan books? Barbary Lane,
28 Barbary Lane.
with the Anna Madrigal from Tales of the City, which is one of my favourite books.
Oh, lovely.
Have you read them?
No.
San Francisco, 1960s, amazing series.
Oh, wow.
I'm Anna Magical. How do you do?
There we go.
I think, David, I'm going to steal, although I didn't steal it from you, I'm going to say The Burrow, because I think that house is just so
It is
full of
lovely
love.
house, but I'd go for the
And
tent.
yeah, the tent's pretty cool as well. Do you know what? I really like things that are bigger inside than you realise that they're going to be.
All right, TARDIS.
Sam, Polish last name, says, are there any books which can be judged by their cover?
All the books.
My Brilliant Friend can be, because the front cover's shit and inside is shit as well. It's all shit.
I'm a little bit more positive now. I judge every book by its cover a little bit. God, that's not a good sign, is it, in a prize? Oh, well, I don't like these.
Demi J1 says, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A fashion designer and then a vet.
Oh, lovely. I want to be an English teacher.
Oh, did you? There's still time, though.
No, I don't really want to anymore.
Oh, I did work experience at a vet's.
Oh, did
And
you?
it was with one of the really tough boys at school who used to make my life hell. And when we watched a cat being castrated, he passed out. I didn't. Rock hard.
Julia De Jong says, and I think I might make this the last question because it's quite a good one.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing to do with books.
We like to peak with a good one.
What's your favourite ice cream flavour? And what's your favourite pizza toppings?
Oh.
Ice cream flavour, mine is,
I've got
weirdly, because I
two.
don't drink booze, rum and raisin.
Oh, yeah.
Get out.
Can you just go and... Oh.
No, it's my house.
You like cinnamon bun flavour.
Oh, cinnamon bun. Cinnamon bun's better.
Mine would be...
You know me better than
Get
I
a
know
little bit
myself,
closer
Dave.
now. Look at this. Oh, hello. Mine would be... My favourite ice cream flavour is, without question, Jaffa cake. Because it comes with a nice orangey jelly and a swirl. We had it at Cafe
place
Creme.
you took us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cafe Creme. And it's got like proper nice hard bits of chocolate that crack in your mouth. Oh. Pizza topping.
Pizza topping.
I like artichokes.
I
There's
like
Four
it
Seasons
with an egg on it.
vegetarian. I like the Four Seasons where you've got artichoke, mushroom.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that 'cause I don't like ham. So no, not that one because I don't eat meat.
Mine would be
Wafer thin
anything with an egg on it. I like the ones that have an egg on it.
Florentine.
Or a wild mushroom pizza.
You can't beat just a good if you get a good margarita, that's the
Oh,
best pizza.
wild mushroom with truffle oil. Oh.
Oh,
I
that's
think we're
it.
actually done.
I'm done.
We're done.
That was lovely. So that's
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for joining in with our Q&A. Thanks for sending in questions and everything.
What's
I hope
happening
you're
over on
well.
my channel, Laura?
Over on,
Yeah, my way there.
over on Simon's channel,
Plug, plug, plug.
we filmed a cuppa and a catch-up.
Look at the size of that mug.
Still
Look at
got
it. Look at
You
those.
still got tea in there.
Ooh. Is it still hot?
Still got warm tea,
Shit's
even
alright.
your video was 21 minutes long, mine's 28 minutes long, still got warm tea in here.
And it is actually fills about 2 cups of tea's worth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all over
Jesus,
the
I've
table.
spilled it everywhere. Over on Simon's channel, there is a cuppa and a catch-up with Simon. I will link his channel and video down below. And that's it from us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to take these guys to the train station. So, well, they're not actually due till 5, but maybe we'll just drop them off now, David. What do you think?
Minnie's also bored of us. She's unconscious.
Tiresome. And that's it from us. And I will see you all again soon for another BookTube video. Bye!
Bye!